you want to do a squat or a move into squat and effectively do that, we can do some floor work for that. So I like floor work because it's a little bit easier. You're going to crouch on the floor by bringing the feet right in front of the hips, like hip width distance, knees right over the feet or ankles, and then kind of gently hug. You're going to lift the shoulders and up. Breath in, and as we exhale, follow the breath. Lifting, let it lift the chest a little bit, and exhale as you sink into the weight of the hips. Actually, the tops of the legs start to sink down on the side as well. Maybe you can feel that, the top of the this leg kind of relaxing, and then the bone sort of blah. Make it a little harder. Eventually, if you bring the feet close to you, the back will move back and kind of round the back here. And we want to sort of negate that as much as possible. But you can shimmy in, trying to keep the back long, and don't go farther than is naturally something you can hold for a little while. And we're going to hold breathing. Drop the shoulders. Might even bring the shoulder blades towards one another on the back. Lift the chest. Heart opener. Looking up as we exhale. Relax to neutral, and even let the back round out and back behind the hip, and then back over the hip. Shoulders soft as we can. Tops of the shoulders. Relax. Breathing into that upper leg flesh area. Bring a little bit of lift in the back to lengthen the whole torso. Soften the front ribs with the breath. Breathing into the back ribs. Exhale, soften the front rib. Again, you can take them a little bit out and just come to a neutral with the legs out and let them come in and out. Internal rotation, external rotation of the legs. Oh, breathe. Don't forget to breathe. Yoga is pretty forgiving, but you want good habits. The mind gets scattered, kind of lower the gaze, close the eyes half, and just focus a little more on the breath. Slow the motions down now. And even kind of just relax for a moment, breathing. Releasing all movement. Sure enough, a fly comes and sits on the leg. It's just trying to get a rise out of you. It'll pass away. And we can do the butterfly pose, Baddha Konasana. To counter that pose, we're going to face the feet in, knees towards the side. You can prop up the knees with 2 coffee cups or 2 blocks. Inhale, lifting up. This exercise allows us to bring the heart forward, heart opener, and soften the shoulder blades back, arms kind of to the side as much as possible, elbows bent. When we breathe, we lift up a little bit in the ribs and exhale, soften. The diaphragm expands down, but maybe we'll find a little lift in the root block. The bottom of the pelvic floor gently draws in and up. Breathing into the belly and soften the back. Breathe into the back as well. And just sit up for several moments. Releasing the weight into the hips. And with the breath, finding as we breathe, it's a natural length in the belly. Including the back of the belly and back. Three breaths as we draw our attention to the breath. With the third in-breath, as we exhale, soften the lips closed and breathe through the nose. Breathing into the torso past the neck. Soften the tongue away from the upper palate. The throat opens. The restlessness of the eyes signifies restlessness in the nervous system, but it can be a feedback loop. So if you have to, again, half close the eyes, inhale, and soften the gaze. Close. Find one intent place to look, but without intensity. And then also start to be aware of the periphery in your vision. Really relax the weight of the legs to the floor or whatever support is there. Just let them go. Most of the movement in the breath comes into the torso, down into the belly, which makes a little space at the bottom of the pelvic bowl as well, between the rib cage and the pelvis. As we inhale, notice a slight lift in the shoulders. Stretch the shoulders up towards the ears. You can even hold the breath for a moment here, a couple of rounds, and then release with an exhalation. All the way down to the bottom of the exhale. And the breath comes in all the way to the top as we exhale, bringing a little bit of weight forward in the torso over the legs, bending at the hip. Keep the legs soft and heavy towards the floor. We're moving the pelvis forward, up the heads of the hip bones, with the feet engaged. It's Baddha Konasana. If we were standing and the feet were on the floor, it would be more something like forward fold over wide legs. As we inhale, coming up and settle into neutral in upper body. You'll bring the arms behind you. Gently bring the legs back towards one another. We'll bring the knees in and feet wide towards the end of the mat and the edge of the mat. And then not too close to the feet, but we'll make sure we have enough room to lay down on the elbows and drop the legs, the weight of the legs towards one another. Breathing. This is a nice counter for butterfly. Again, gentle fixed gaze somewhere, not too interested in the contents. This will be somewhat calming. Let the breath in the belly move freely. Feel how anything on the floor contacts the floor. Everything off the floor, especially the belly, rises and falls with the breath. Make sure the knees really lean on one another. And again, as we sort of focus on breathing here, dropping the weight of the biggest bone in our body, upper thigh bone. And notice just in that intentional focus on doing it, how maybe on that side it did it a little bit. And on the other side, we'll bring focus to the right leg. This time without the hand, and to the muscles around the leg. And just let it go a little bit. Let the heaviness of the bone weigh down onto the floor. Bring our weight just a little bit forward in the hip and bring the lower back off the floor. The belly as well lengthens here. Lift the chest and look up. Keep the head kind of aligned with the chest. Looking up though. Let the head melt back a little bit towards the floor, through the back of the head, the base of the skull. Breathing. Remember, something you can hold, but still an effort. This might also affect the upper leg flesh. Breathing. Can you get a Charlie horse in the thigh muscle? You sure can. Now coming up and let the legs out. And just come into your little shavasana here, laying here. You can keep the what is called rest pose, constructive rest. And more. You can do legs, knees side to side, like windmill, and more. Thank you. That's your 15 minutes-ish. Please stay for a few more breaths at least. Dropping the weight of the body into the support beneath you. Dropping any effort with the breath or the body. Any overfocus. You try to rest without falling asleep, but it happens, and that's cool too. It's the weight of the skeleton. Let it go. Allow the muscles to release. And if you like, spreading the breath across the whole of the body. Perhaps all at once. Or going through the body. We'll get into that in Yoga Nidra.